I am giving him a 72 hours ultimatum to prove to the people of Jamaica that he has renounced his British citizenship. What difference will he bring to the table if, God forbid, he gets the opportunity to leave this country, Jamaica? They are paralyzed. You don't hear no plans. You don't hear what I'm coming with.
Down, so you can understand. If you are infected with the HIV virus, it attacks your defense systems in the body, your immune system. What we have in Jamaica is a corruption virus that is attacking the institutions that protect us and save us from the rape of the country by one set of people. It has attacked the judiciary with a temporary letter of appointment of the Chief Justice. It has attacked the Constitution through the repeated use of states of emergencies, even though they knew it was unconstitutional. They have attacked the procurement process by hijacking it at a point when they can say it was above board, and it has resulted in the purchase of a drill for $31 million that could have been bought for $4 million. And they are now attacking the FID by creating a job description that never existed before and by changing the reporting arrangements that never existed before. And by doing so, they are destroying the FID. We cannot sit by as a country and allow this corruption virus to manifest itself into full-blown AIDS. And that is why we have to take to the streets. It's time, Jamaica, to arise. Arise, Jamaica, arise. Arise, Jamaica, arise.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Before I dive into our today's discussion, I want to make something very clear, and I do not take any sides in the political landscape that I'm about to describe, and this video is purely for educational purposes and is only meant for learning. So my aim is to provide provide an overview of the current situation in Jamaica, highlighting various perspectives and factual development. So today I'll take a deep dive into the intense political climate that is currently gripping Jamaica, and what we're witnessing has gone far beyond simple heated debates, and it's now actively affecting the everyday lives of ordinary citizens. And we're talking about concerning incidents such as the widely reported account of a young woman who was allegedly forced over local business establishment that was a chemist, and why? Simply because she was associated with the People's National Party, or PNP. This situation tragically highlights how political affiliations can alarmingly become a liability in today's Jamaica. But that's not all that's stirring the pot. The youth arm of the Jamaica Labour Party, or JLP, has publicly called out the PNP. They are alleging that the PNP is exploiting school children, reportedly using them in campaign advertisement without proper consent. This accusation naturally is stirring even more controversy and raising significant questions about ethical campaign practices. Amidst internal political tensions, there is some positive news on the international front, and we've seen that Jamaica has recently been removed from the European Union high-risk list for money laundering. This is a significant upgrade to Jamaica's financial standing, and it is expected to substantially boost international investor confidence in the country. And it's a testament to the government's efforts in strengthening its financial regulations. And just very recently, the capital city of Kingston achieved a major milestone, and it opened the Caribbean's first state-of-the-art forensic pathology autopsy suite. This is not just an impressive facility. It represents a major leap for national security and the administration of justice in Jamaica. It significantly enhances the country's capacity to conduct thorough and timely investigations into serious crimes. So in today's comprehensive discussion, I'll break down the profound consequences of political polarization on Jamaican society, and I will also take time to celebrate the new significant milestone in justice and law enforcement. And finally, I'll explore how both voters within Jamaica and the vibrant diaspora communities across the globe are reacting to these critical developments. So stay with me as I unpack these complex and crucial issues. Credits to the speakers, and I'll be back with my further analysis.
There are strategies on a reputation of lies and bad minds. We have one in the constituency that all him do, we don't call my opponent name, we not give them that promotion, but all them do, I talk about drill. They lied before. Column said they never poison him. But then we say, and now the truth is coming to roost. He might talk about a drill that was bought by this administration to help poor people, children, at the Bustamante Hospital. But time will deal with him because he's looking at 3 to 5 lawsuits. So I will not speak much about that. In Portmore was governed by the opposition for years until my colleague and brother, Minister Terry Long, took reins of East Central St. Catherine. And I must say that he has been doing a very good job. And by divine intervention, the great Jamaica Labour Party would have campaigned on Portmore being the next parish of Jamaica. They could have thought until then blue, Portmore will be the 15th parish of Jamaica. We campaigned, we spoke to the persons, and of a fact, they want Portmore to be the 15th parish. When the election was called, September 3rd, 2020, we got the reign of Southeast St. Catherine, a constituency that has been governed by the opposition for over 45 years. And yours truly took Southeast St. Catherine. I have one news for them. My team is here, and they can tell you that they have never seen so much development in Southeast St. Catherine as before. The development of the Jamaica Labour Party under the direction of your Prime Minister and leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. We have seen the resurfacing of the Bridgeport Business Complex and the Waterford Business Complex that has never been done for over 40 years. We have seen a place, a beautiful community in the Westchester Division by the name of Portmore Gardens. The people have carpet, they can walk, they can ride, they can skate as they want. Drop the asphalt to the Robinson Close. And when them drop in voters list and them realize, say, a peer labor right round there, in take up back the mall, take up back the asphalt and gone somewhere else. No, Robinson Close is done. I have done Penway, Merkleway in Independent City Division. And let me pause about Merkleway. Merkleway is a beautiful community that has always supported the opposition. And since I'm member of parliament, you might frighten to believe we run running water in Merkleway because they never running water. We wire over 128 houses, council, JSIP, and the Ministry of Labour and put them on the grid. We have had zinc fence removal in Merkleway and in Mandela and Westchester Division and on Passage 4 Drive. Also, we never done with Merkleway. We have community Wi-Fi. And if that was not enough, we have resurfaced the entire Merkel Way and have drainage so the citizens' standard of living can improve in Merkel Way. When you talk about the REACH program, many roads in the Bridgeport division is being done now under the REACH program. When you talk about the Sparks program, Maho Drive in the Edgewater division is being done now, and Susan Avenue in Edgewater proper and Sector F is being done now. When you talk about transportation, before Minister Terry Long, you know the 3 and the 3A used to go to Christian Penn, and sometimes they no bother going to Waterford. But since I'm member of Parliament, we have reintroduced the 7 and the 7A. We go straight to the Waterford to the people in JUTC bus after bus. Last year, the constituency record 9 deaths, homicides. Since the start of 2025, we have not had one homicide in the constituency of Southeast St. Catherine. We are transforming Southeast St. Catherine. We are transforming Jamaica. If you look at the Andrew Holness-led administration, you will see that we are working. I am giving and 72 hours ultimatum to the man we call himself leader of the opposition. He'll sing in a Parliament Tuesday, and he'll say Dr. Dunn, and he'll say Juliet Cochran Flynn, and he'll say the 3 are we done. I have news for him. I am giving him a 72 hours ultimatum to prove to the people of Jamaica that he has renounced his British citizenship. I am giving him 72 hours ultimatum to prove to the Jamaican people that he loves Jamaica. I am giving him 72 hours ultimatum to tell the people of Jamaica why when he came to Southeast St. Catherine last week, Friday, the people have never welcomed him with open arms. As a matter of fact, my supporters went out to welcome him to the beautiful constituency of Southeast St. Catherine. I am giving him 72 hours ultimatum to tell the people of Jamaica why he's not present at most of the events that we hold in our country, Jamaica, national events. I am giving him 72 hours for him to prove to the Jamaica Labour Party what difference will he bring to the table if, God forbid, he gets the opportunity to lead this country, Jamaica. They are paralyzed. They don't hear no plans. They don't hear what I'm coming with. And I tell you, how can you give up a very good team in Southeast St. Catherine? Or you give up a very good team for a team that is not united on the opposite side? Because up to now, I don't know who's running against me, but I don't care. Them can put all of them on the ballot because we're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready.
First, I want us to examine the concerning issue of political polarization and its impact on public spaces. That deeply troubling incident where a woman was reportedly driven out of a business simply for political affiliation is not an isolated event. It reflects a wider trend that many social experts and commentators say is actively damaging Jamaica's social cohesion. Historically, strong party loyalties in Jamaica have at times, unfortunately, triggered instances of violence or social exclusion. We can trace this back decades even to the 1960s, where when garrison communities, areas largely controlled by one political party, wielded significant power and influence. And today, where the dynamics may have evolved, this kind of tribalism regrettably still seeps into daily life, creating divisions and fostering an environment of mistrust. This is inherently dangerous for a democratic society. And you see, the People's National Party, the PNP, is currently also under significant fire for some of its campaign tactics. Critics, particularly those aligned with the Jamaican Labour Party, the JLP, are vehemently asserting that the PNP is exploiting children by reportedly using them in campaign materials and advertisements without securing a proper consent from their parents or guardians. This accusation is profoundly undermining public trust in any political processes and is fueling serious accusations of ethical exploitation. It raises critical questions about the boundaries of political campaigning and the protection of minors. And on a complete different, more and a more positive note, the GLP government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Andrew Holness, has recently secured some truly major wins on the international stage. As I have mentioned earlier, Jamaica has officially been delisted from the European Union high-risk financial crime list. This momentous achievement is directly reflecting the strengthened anti-money laundering measures that the Holness administration has diligently implemented. And this delisting brings with it a multitude of benefits. And I want to mention that it signifies greater regulatory legitimacy for Jamaica, facilitating smoother global financial transactions, and it is expected to provide a significant boost to foreign investment as international partners will view Jamaica as a more secure and a compliant financial environment. And just very recently, indeed, a truly landmark achievement occurred where Jamaica officially launched the Caribbean's very first state-of-the-art forensic pathology autopsy suite right in Kingston. And this cutting-edge facility is so far more than just symbolic. It represents a direct and substantial upgrade to law enforcement's capacity to thoroughly investigate serious crimes and crucially to deliver justice more swiftly and efficiently. And I know that this will undoubtedly have a positive impact on crime solving rates and public confidence in the justice system. And these are significant developments, both the challenges and the trumps are all unfolding against the backdrop of looming general elections in Jamaica that are scheduled to happen in December this year. And increasingly, the vibrant Jamaican diaspora communities, particularly those residing in the United States, are becoming more vocal in expressing their strong desire for stability and sustained progress in their homeland. And many members of the diaspora are echoing a crucial and consistent point: the call to stay the cause, to remain unified as a nation, and to continue building on positive momentum that has been achieved. They are urging against any reversion to the destructive patterns of distrust and division that have at times plagued Jamaica's political history. And let me say that their collective voice is a powerful one, and often influencing both public opinion and direct financial flows back to the island. As I come to the end of this video, I want us to talk about the truly dangerous escalation of the political rivalry and what exactly happens when this intense political competition spills over from the halls of parliament and into the very fabric of everyday life, into our homes, our local restaurants, and even our schools. The answer is very clear and concerning. That kind of division inherently breeds fear within society. Jamaica's vibrant democracy, which has long been lauded globally as a beacon in the Caribbean, simply cannot thrive amid such pervasive social segregation. And when citizens feel they cannot speak freely or even run their businesses without the constant fear of political backlash or intimidation, that my friends, I can say that is democracy in retreat. It erodes the fundamental principles of freedom and participation. And I want us to dissect the prevailing political narrative being projected by the two major parties. The People's National Party, that's the PLP, that appears to continue its strategy of focusing heavily on negative campaigning, often emphasizing anger, the spread of misinformation, and the installation of fear among the populace. Conversely, the Jamaica Labour Party, the JLP, is actively highlighting institutional progress, significant economic reforms, and Jamaica's recent global recognition. This represents a stark contrast. Which of these two models genuinely serve the long-term interests of the Jamaican people better? Okay, one narrative arguably relies on hope, competence, and tangible achievements, while the other seems to exploit existing mistrust and deepen societal divisions. Consider the growing and influential role of the diaspora communities. Jamaican communities residing in the United States and other parts of the world are watching the developments back in their homeland with intense scrutiny and deep concern. And their voice truly matters, and not just in terms of the substantial remittances they send, or the investment they make. Their opinions are increasingly shaping narratives back home in Jamaica. And reports and anecdotal evidence suggest that many diaspora supporters feel strongly that Prime Minister Holness' administration is indeed delivering the kind of steady, reform-minded progress that Jamaica urgently needs to advance and stabilize. And that's the truth of the matter, by the way. Okay, I don't accept, but maybe it makes sense. And as I push my focus on the crucial institutional gains that have recently been made, we see that the European Union's removal of Jamaica from its high-risk list for financial crime is far more than just bureaucratic change. It matters immensely on a practical level. This delisting directly translates into more affordable international banking services for the Jamaican business and individuals, of course, increased lines of credit from global finance institutions, and significantly boosted trust with overseas partners. This will undoubtedly facilitate greater trade and investment flows. And I want us to take a moment, not forget a moment the new state-of-the-art autopsy suite in Kingston. Historically, forensic pathology has been one of the weakest links in Jamaica's justice delivery systems, often leading to delays and challenges in criminal investigations. Now, with this cutting-edge technology, Jamaica has the capacity to significantly speed up crime scene processing and reduce case backlogs. This means victims and their families can potentially see justice delivered sooner, which will in turn increase public trust in the country's policing and judicial systems. However, this is a critical point. Progress only truly matters if society holds together and benefits equally. And grassroots movements, even seemingly innocuous ones like the chicken back Fridays, are not just about food giveaways. Where they provide immediate relief, they can also symbolize the enduring presence of political patronage and critically highlight the persistent class divides within Jamaican society. It serves as a vivid reminder of how some communities are specifically quoted and targeted during tough economic times. And that the fundamental question remains: will these political promises and gestures translate into sustainable upliftment and empowerment for all communities, or will they simply be another fleeting campaign stunt? Tell me in the comments. And the ask for all Jamaicans is simple yet profound. You must demand more from your leaders. Demand a positive vision for the future, mutual respect among political actors, and genuine actionable solutions to the nation's challenges. And it's time to move beyond the politics of fear, the divisions of tribalism, and the empty theatrics of campaign season. And real lasting progress is the meticulous build from the foundation of transparency, robust infrastructure, development, sustainable economic growth, and most importantly, social cohesion across all segments of society. And uh, I truly at a pivotal moment in Jamaica's history, and the Jamaica Labour Party is actively touting its institutional gains and achievements, but it must at the same time ensure that these benefits translate into equality, reconciliation, and shared opportunity for every single Jamaican citizen. The People's National Party, for its part, must pivot away from divisive tactics and strive to earn the trust of the electorate through substantive policy proposals, not through protest or fear mongering. And critically, to the voters, they must hold both parties accountable for their actions and their promises. And I think and I believe Jamaica deserves better than a future defined by fear and division. It deserves unity, sustained progress, and unwavering justice for all its citizens. And with the recent positive developments like the EU relisting and the launch of the new forensic suit, and I see that the trajectory for Jamaica appears genuinely hopeful. But the ultimate test will be whether the society as a whole stays just as committed to these ideals. And if you're a Jamaican, whether you live on the island or abroad, or if you simply care about the principle of democracy and good governance, then this upcoming election truly matters. And let me take this moment to thank you all for watching and being part of this crucial conversation. And please let me know in the comments below whether you stand on these issues, and not forget to like this video so that it can be suggested to as many people as possible, and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out my future discussions on politics. And guys, I hope to see you in my next video. Stand tall, stay informed, and stay Jamaican. Wolan, pull up.